is up with it? It's your resident Dew fanatic. I told you last time, we've got 0 flavors. Voodew 4 is the first iteration of Mountain Dew Voodew to have a 0 sugar variant. They've been on the loose since the Major Melon, the Baja Blast, Spark, and in some corners of America you can even find Code Red 0 sugar. But I have not obtained it yet. But who you looking at? You know I'm going to get it. And be on the lookout for another, if you're new. I do all kinds of Mountain Dew reviews. I've got another 0 sugar flavor that's been around for a little while, but I just haven't had the opportunity to review. So I've got a little short something coming soon. But the main reason you're here is, of course, the mystery of Voodew 4 with 0 sugar. This is a first. So when we did our review of the full sugar Voodew 4, the consensus seemed to be a sour candy of some sort. Closest to Airheads per my taste, but a lot of people say Sour Patch Kids, and I don't think it's on this artwork. I just want to glance at it right quick to confirm. Actually, something that I'm looking at just now, you get the tombstones of 1, 2, and 3 Voodew right there. I don't know how well you can make that out, but if you get yourself a bottle, and I know you likely will, you can check it out for yourself. But on the 12-pack artwork, it looks like you can see Sour Patch Kid shapes in like the flame silhouettes, and I think that's kind of cool. So it seems to be what the case will be, but to my taste, to my palate, it was a sort of Airheads, kind of that raspberry, but lemon was a prevalent. Gosh, I'm starting to sound like Biden here. Let's just taste it. And that's still what I'm getting. It's essentially the same. I mean, of course it's the same flavor, but because you lack the sugar and you've added in sucralose, it's weaker, so it doesn't linger. And different than a diet flavor, it doesn't have an awful aftertaste. So it's just like, you get the burst flavor, and it's gone, which is what we expected with artificial sweeteners, but unlike the ones that are used in diet sodas, it's not as unpleasant. But in terms of the 0 sugar flavors, I don't know if this one really reigns king. Probably not. It's good, and I'll probably drink some more this season. But I would say that Spark 0 probably still reigns supreme in being closest to what they were going for. And where you can kind of get the raspberry sort of flavor in there with the lemon, Spark's a raspberry lemonade, so it's like that but different. There's probably some other fruit flavors blended in there, as I alluded to in the previous video, especially if it is a Sour Patch Kids or Airheads. You've got all kinds of flavors. You throw them all together. But much like the last time, that's just the way I'm calling it. I would like to hear what you think if you've had the opportunity, and I know many of you have, and if you haven't, I don't know what you're waiting for. Maybe it hasn't hit your area yet, but most folks have it by now, so be on the hunt if you haven't found it, and let me know. As always, do the YouTube things, such as liking the video, commenting, sub up if you want to see more of my beautiful mug, and of course, we want to revive Revolution. I need you to hit up @RevRevival on Twitter. That is the official page of the movement, and we have a link to the video both in the description and up in the cards, so you can check that out at any point. And if you have anything you'd like to contribute to that movement to get my favorite, Mountain Dew Revolution, back, and hopefully soon your favorite if you haven't tried it before. So make a humble Mountain Dew YouTuber's dream come true. And we'll be back, hopefully, with Baja Deep Dive before year's end, whether I have to purchase it myself or I actually want it from all the ridiculous Baja 20 ounces that I've had this past summer season, because I tried to get an entry for every week plus all the free entries that they gave out. So, yeah, I ought to win. But I don't want to sound too entitled. Voodew 4 in zero sugar form is pretty good, and I think you'll enjoy it too. So go check it out, and you already know what I'm going to say. Do.